Have you all ever noticed how Murr from Impractical Jokers looks a lot like Stradman? Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, it's mandatory by law. You have to go hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when I post new videos. And you must hit the like button and make a comment. Share this with your friends. Let's grow this channel so we can move on to bigger and better things. Alright, today I want to talk about the garage, the future plans for everything here. I mean, currently this is like home base. This is where I've been working on. This car here has been kicking my ass, Project Z28. So this garage here, if you measure from wall to wall, front to back, is a little over 19 feet each direction. As you can see here, I got the beautiful 50th anniversary, and I got Project Z28. Now, I mean, there's not a lot of room in between the two, and I have shelving on both sides of the garage, and 19 feet, it works. I mean, it's like I said, it's tight. If I pull, my largest car is the Chevy SS. The GTO is not far behind, and when I pull them in here, they almost touch this workbench. And like here, I need to leave enough room to open the door to the house, and those two cars make it very tight. The 91's not short. It's probably the third longest car, but it's short enough I can park it on this side and not worry about that door hitting. It's the reason these two cars are in here. Basically what's going to end up happening is probably like these shelves over here are going to transfer to the back. I'm probably going to get two more of those. This workbench, these cabinets are going to go back there as well, and we're going to open up the space. And then what's going to happen here is the little Chevy Cruze is finally going to be put in the garage, and I won't have to keep that car out in the sun baking, which would be nice. I know it's not, you know, one of these cars, but it's a new car. It's a 17, and it's actually a very nice car. And with me being retired now, I'm not driving it, so there's no point in having it baking in the sun. And then the wife's vehicle is going to go in here as well, which would be nice. You know, that way when it's raining and stuff like that, she doesn't have to go outside. You know, it's kind of the point of a garage. And then everything else is going to move to the back. Also, my air compressor back there in the corner, it's going out to that garage as well. So let's go to the back and take a look at that garage. Alright, so while we're walking back here, give you a little update on Project Z28. I got with Ken at First TPI. Now, first on the spark plugs, he told me just to go ahead and replace them with what's in there. Being as it was kind of tuned with that, he said it might cause more problems than good. So he just recommended buying new ones, keep them the same, and going that route. He also gave me a part number for some Felpro intake manifold gaskets, which I've ordered. One thing I forgot about, those type of gaskets come with a rubber gasket that goes in between the two cylinder heads. The gaskets that he gave me with the manifold didn't, so I had to make it out of like just run a huge bead of silicone, and that might have been the problem. Although, I mean, it sat for a while, so no, it wasn't like I put it on there and started the car. I mean, we put the manifold on, it sat for quite a while. So, I got the gaskets ordered. They're coming, so we're gonna have to go ahead and remove the intake manifold, and we'll get that going. I might have that by the end of this video, hopefully. They're on order, so we'll see how fast they get here with this whole pandemic mess. Also, the tuner wants me to try to test the pressures in the valve cover, see if I'm getting like a vacuum or a positive pressure for some reason. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I think my vacuum gauge that I got at Harbor Freight's got a big grommet on it, and I think I could plug that in the valve covers in. We'll go check that out. So here is the slab. Any guesses on the size? Man, the sun is like strong back there. So like I said, that garage back there is like 19 and a half, we'll just say 20 by 20. This garage is 25 feet wide, 50 feet long. So what's going to happen is there's going to be 2 garage doors here. There's going to be a smaller, for some reason they came up with 10 by 10. I think that's because initially that's what I thought I needed for the first RV, or for the RV. I was going to do 8 by 8, but they already planned it for a 10 by 10. So we're going to 10 by 10 and a 12 by 12 over here for the RV is going to come in on this side, and then I'll have the cars over here. So I'll be able to have a car, an RV, a car, and a car. Now what I'm thinking is this corner here, where the car corner is, this is where the lift is going to be, and what I'll be able to do is have one car on the lift and another car underneath. So I should be able to have something like the GTO in the air, just say Project Z28 here, the 50th Camaro there, the Chevy SS there, and the RV here. Plan on like shelving on this side, putting the air compressor here in the corner, the work benches, because I want to get one more of those Harbor Freight benches. I think I mentioned that before. Put the work benches here, put the hose reel for the compressor here down the center so I can go either way conveniently. Have the RV right here. What I want is an outlet so I can power the RV when it's in here, because understand RVs are like 30 or 50 amp, which our houses are 15 amp outlets. So I want to have it wired for the RV. I want to have an outlet there for a float charger, an outlet there for a float charger, an outlet here for a float charger, several outlets here for the workbenches. I'm going to need 220 coming from the roof for the lift. I need 220 in this corner for the compressor. And then also maybe right here in the very beginning, I'm thinking maybe one day I can do a loft and add some room, add some storage going up, and then we'll do that. But yeah, like I said, compressor, workbench, hose reel, shelving on this side, lift right here. I'm gonna have an RV and a car. It's good stuff, man. Right there's where I did a really horrible L to the W. Really wasn't that easy to ride as I thought. Guess I should have wrote it a little bit bigger, but I didn't want to be obnoxious about it. Although it's my garage, I'm paying for it. Do you guys see the intro of my last vlog? The lightning, if you watch carefully, that one piece, it looked like some lightning hit this metal fence and then streaked into the yard. That was freaking wild, man. As scary as the GTO is here and the SS is here, which at the time, of course, if you guys remember my last video, the SS was right here. We had them wrapped up in blankets for hail protection. Ooh, all right, back in the garage. So like I said, I need to check to see if we don't have positive or negative pressure in these valve covers. Last time I ran it the other day, I did have more oil coming out of the driver's side valve cover now. And I noticed that the gasket looks like it's been pulled in somewhat. So if I'm having a vacuum issue in there, maybe it's pulling these gaskets in. So I'm going to end up pulling this valve cover back off. Do like I did on the passenger side. We'll put a little bit of silicone in there. Maybe that'll help hold it in place. If that doesn't work, I swear I'm going to go pull my factory valve covers out of the storage. And I'm just going to cut out the channel. There's a really nice deep channel that runs all the way around, and that was my problem, that right here with these bolt holes that the cylinder heads have for the perimeter bolt valve covers was hitting, and it wasn't letting it set down. So what I can do is just take the Dremel or something and sand down that one little spot, or the 4 spots where those bolts are, put the factory valve covers in, and then I don't have to worry about those gaskets moving ever again. But yeah, I know you really can't see it, but right here is where I was having that vacuum leak issue. It's right here where the intake manifold kind of V's up somewhat. So there must be a reason that there's a rubber gasket that comes with the high performance kit. Now Ken's gasket set didn't come with that, and I had bought a Felpro rebuild kit for this engine, and it didn't come with a rubber gasket to go in between the two. Now I do remember my '69 Camaro actually having that rubber gasket, and I never had a problem with that thing leaking, and it had a really big cam and a lot of compression in that engine. So I don't know. That's where we are with that. Like I said, I have the gaskets ordered from Summit Racing. They're a nice Felpro set. They're on their way. As soon as I get them and I verify that they'll fit, I'll go ahead and start working on this and take this apart. I don't want to take this car apart and have it sitting. Summit said there might be some delays in shipping due to COVID-19, so I'm going to wait till I have them in stock, because I don't want the beautiful 50 here sitting outside any more than she has to. She already sat outside way too long when we were waiting on the cylinder heads for this, so I don't want to do that again. But I'm not going to wait till we get the garage and the lift and all that to do the intake manifold gasket. Hopefully, I have everything's here. The car runs, so hopefully it's just going to remove and replace, and shouldn't maybe take more than like 2 days. I do have to run the Harbor Freight. I did break the long Allen wrench thing that I use for that manifold gasket. So Harbor Freight warranties their tools for life, so I just need to run there, swap that out. Also, I was doing some research. Some of you might remember I talked about how my speedometer wasn't working. With the laptop plugged in, doing the tuning software, I could see that the car is reading speed. So that tells me everything's working. I'm actually getting speed all the way through to the data port here underneath the dash, and the computer is reading it. The problem is the speedometer's not working. So I found a write-up on the 3rd Gen forums. There's a tiny little circuit board. I mean, tiny. I think I have a picture, so I'll put it up here, something like that. Somebody had a good write-up on a tiny little circuit board, and they said it's a very common issue for the resistor and possibly a little capacitor that's on that board to go bad. I guess if the resistor goes bad, it takes the capacitor with it, maybe. So I have those unordered. I went on the Amazon, ordered a pack of resistors and ordered a pack of capacitors. So when those get here, those are delayed. Amazon shipping, it's not going to get here till like May 10th or something estimated, because they're, I don't know, holding back some shipments. But when that comes, we'll go ahead and pull the dash out of here, and we'll pull out the circuit board and get that fixed. So I think hopefully we got the cure for the speedometer not working. So that's kind of the update. Hopefully you guys like the plans for the garage. I really can't wait for the building to come. So as soon as I get the permit and it's off, I'll let everybody know, and then I can give you a better date as to when we get it. I'm kind of hoping maybe on Monday. I talked to the rep for the company we're buying the RV. Hopefully on Monday I'll get like a better date as to when that part of manufacturing is going to reopen, and I might have my RV. It said it's already been started. I have some pictures of a half-finished RV, so mine is on the assembly line. It is, at least as far as I know, halfway complete. It might have got more. It might be more complete than what I know of, because I'm not sure when they stopped taking pictures. But I am, man, really grateful to the company. I can't wait to reveal it, and but grateful to the company for taking the time to go out to the assembly line, taking some pictures of mine. And I do know it's mine because basically, like the VIN number we got from the dealer, there's a sticker on it, and that VIN is the one that we got from our thing. So it is 100% our vehicle that's in those pictures. So I'm thrilled about that. So that's the update. I guess I'm gonna go finish a cup of coffee. We'll see you in the next scene. It's the good stuff, man. Gotta have it. Alright, everyone. I've been working on the video. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. It's getting kind of long, so I don't want to drag it out too long. Good thing is I have a lot of what I consider very good footage to go in the next vlog, which I'll go ahead and post on Monday. I promise. What a lot of people tell me, and a lot of people seem to enjoy most, is kind of like the interaction between me and my wife. We went to the store and I left the camera rolling on the way home, and I think we got some hilarious footage. You're going to want to make sure that you don't miss out on that. Sorry I didn't get to the updates on Project Z28, but they are here. I got some stuff to discuss, and it will be in the next video, I promise. I've already filmed it, so it'll be in that next video. I also have an update. At least for me, this is exciting. I really hope everybody's going to enjoy the RV stuff too. But I talked to the rep with the manufacturer. They're going back to work in May. Right now, expected completion date for our RV is, I think, between like the 13th and 15th, I think, or 13th, 14th. I have to look. I don't want to say it's like a weekend date, but somewhere around there, and it might take a week or two once it's done. Because when it comes off the line, then they quality control check it, and then they have people that bring them to the dealers. So however far backed up or whatever, I'm not sure if the dealer actually owns the people or if the manufacturer has the people, but they have people, unfortunately, that move the vehicles to the dealers. I really wish it didn't happen that way. I wish they would put them on flatbeds or ship them some other way, but they actually move them that way. So hopefully by the end of May, maybe a little bit sooner, I'll have it. Oh, so excited. So make sure you hit that bell notification. You don't want to miss any of the videos. I've had a few really good subscribers kind of miss out on like the last video. They had kind of had to go hunt it. It didn't really pop up for them. Sometimes YouTube's algorithm or YouTube just gets funny about that. So make sure you hit that bell and click to be alerted on every video. Please do that for me. Go ahead, help this veteran grow this channel, trying to bring you great content. We got the garage getting built. Once that's done, that's going to help a lot with trying to move on and do bigger and better things. So we need to grow the channel. Thank you everyone for your support. Definitely appreciate it so very much. I think that's all I got. Like, shares, comments, appreciate it. Go ahead and leave all those. That helps YouTube know that you guys enjoy the content and help recommend it, and we can grow the channel. It's a free, cheap, and easy way to help. Links down below if you want to know what kind of gear I use or if you want to help the channel in any other way. Until then, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep that social distance. Hopefully we can get back to some car shows and events, and we can have all types of good content like that. Fortunately, like I said, Camaro Fest got canceled. I'm still bummed out about that one. I really wanted to take Project Z28 to that, but it is what it is. We'll have to stay safe. So, like I said, stay safe, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.